Have you ever noticed how a simple hug can feel more powerful than a kiss? That's because touch isn't just physical. It creates emotional memory. And most people get it completely wrong. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, and today we're talking about why most hugs are forgettable, and how small shifts in presence and intention can turn a hug into something that lingers in the mind long after it ends. Let's start with the biggest mistake: rushing. When a man moves too fast, grabbing, pulling, or collapsing into a hug, it doesn't feel confident. It feels uncertain, even needy. But when he approaches slowly, calmly, and with control, the other person's body responds automatically. Shoulders relax. Breathing slows. Resistance drops. Slow movement communicates confidence. It says, "I'm grounded. I'm not in a hurry. I'm present." And presence creates safety. Safety is what allows attraction to exist. So here's the first rule. Never rush a hug. Guide the moment. Now let's talk about where you place your hand. Most people stay high on the shoulders, polite, friendly, neutral. That's fine, but it doesn't leave an impression. A calm, respectful hand placed at the lower back changes the entire dynamic. Not too low. Not inappropriate. Just firm and steady. Why does this work? Because the lower back is a vulnerable area. That placement signals protection and leadership without words. It says, "You're safe here." That's the difference between a boyish hug and a grounded one. Next comes timing, and this is where most people miss the magic. Many hugs end too quickly, a couple of taps, then separation. Nothing wrong with that, but nothing memorable either. Holding the hug just 1 second longer than expected creates contrast. That extra beat registers in the nervous system before the mind can analyze it. Not gripping. Not clinging. Just a calm, intentional pause. That pause is what makes someone think, "Why did that feel different?" Another critical point: silence. People often ruin a power hug by talking too soon, compliments, jokes, nervous filler. The moment loses its charge. Silence forces imagination. When you say nothing, the other person fills in the meaning themselves. They wonder what you're feeling, what you're thinking, why the moment feels heavy in a good way. Rule here. Don't rush to speak. Let the moment breathe. Now, pay attention to movement. A hug where the arms are stiff and frozen feels mechanical. But a slow, deliberate movement, like a hand gently sliding across the upper back or shoulder as you release, signals intention. It feels chosen, not accidental. And subtle intention is far more powerful than obvious action. Also remember balance. Real impact comes from mixing strength with softness. One arm firm and grounding. The other relaxed and gentle. That contrast tells the body, you're protected, but also cared for. Finally, here's the move that changes everything. End the hug first. Not abruptly. Not coldly. But confidently. When you release while the other person is still settling into the moment, it creates tension, the good kind. The kind that lingers. After you let go, hold eye contact for 1 extra second. Not staring. Just calm presence. Then let them break it. That final beat seals the memory. So here's the takeaway. Slow your approach. Be intentional with your hands. Hold 1 beat longer. Stay silent. Move with purpose. Balance strength and gentleness. End the hug first. And let eye contact finish the sentence you never spoke. It was never just about the hug. It was about presence, restraint, and grounded confidence. That's what people remember.